This month for Leo risings is like a new grounded beginning to relationships that is both really serious and asking for you to step into a more mature version of yourself. If you are excited to dive into this really informative, grounded take on what the astrology, the tarot, and the oracle cards have in store for you as a Leo rising for April 2020, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren, a professional astrologer, current college student, and witch proudly out of the broom closet. I combine a blend of traditional Hellenistic techniques and modern psychological counseling skills in order to provide grounded spiritual guidance with my astrology. This video is also brought to you by Rashi Collective. Rashi is my newly launched platform connecting spiritual practitioners with their ideal clients. So if you are a tarot reader, a Reiki healer, an astrologer, any sort of esoteric professional, you can post your services on Rashi, and those of us looking to get our energetic needs met can find them. We can ground the woo with this and really join together as a spiritual community. So if you are looking to join that, the link is in the description down below, and we would love to have you join the family. So starting out on the 1st, Mars is continuing to conjoin Saturn in Aquarius in your 7th house. You are well aware of this from March, of being a new challenge and a new undertaking in one-to-one partnerships. There's new effort towards and a bit hesitation around grounding this new structure with a partner that is continuing to be at the forefront for this April. As well, on the 1st, Jupiter is continuing to conjoin Pluto in your Capricorn 6th house. So there's still the expansion of a big crisis or dramatic event in your health, illness, or coworker world that is still nothing new, but is definitely at the forefront for the energy as we enter April. On the 3rd, Venus is entering your Gemini 11th house, bringing ease, harmony, and really beautifully aesthetic ideas into your 11th house of networking, friends, and organizations. So this April is a great time to harness the way that your friendships and networking is coming through for you, and you can expect resources, maybe money, maybe just great relationship opportunities coming through your networking world as well. On the 3rd, Mercury conjoins Neptune in your Pisces 8th house, an aspect of receiving really beautiful or artistic information regarding shared bonds or finances in your life. You might be getting knowledge or getting in words of encouragement around the deep bonds that you share with a partner near the beginning of the month, especially around the 8th or the 3rd. On the 4th, Venus and Gemini will trine Saturn in Aquarius between your 11th and 7th houses. So the implementation of new structures or commitments and relationships is allowing you to receive benefits in a networking context. You might be with a partner that connects you to resources in an organization, and that comes through in a really beautiful, really grounded, long-term way around the beginning of the month. On the 6th, Mars in Aquarius will square Uranus in Taurus, so some of the challenges or drive and effort that you're needing to put towards relationships is being very activated by some of the drive for radical change in career or public image. The way that you are feeling really driven towards renewing your self-image and career is asking for a bit more adjustment in relationships as well. This could be a challenge this month, or this could simply be like, yeah, we are really working on rerouting this energetic landscape. On the 7th, there's then a full moon in Libra in your 3rd house of communication, short-term travel, and siblings. You can watch the full video on this full moon down below, but it's definitely a high point over the past 6 months on speaking your truth, matters with siblings, or communication in general in your life. On the 14th, the Sun in Aries then squares Jupiter and Pluto and Capricorn in your 6th and 9th houses. So illumination of cross-cultural affairs like higher education, transmission of philosophy, or foreign travel is being affected by the expansion of crisis or drama in your 6th house of health or daily routine and whatnot. This is a time of the pressure regarding your day-to-day matters, asking for new expansion and new embodiment in your long-term goals in the way that those need to be on the same page. On the 19th, the Sun enters Taurus in your 10th house, further illuminating career and public image as we do get into the end of the month. And then as well on the 20th, the Sun in Taurus squares Saturn in Aquarius. So the further implementation of new structures in your relationships are asking for new growth of stepping into a more mature version of yourself in relationships and your career. The same way that you are growing up in relationships is affecting growing up in your career and public image as well. On the 22nd, there is then a new moon in your Taurus 10th house, a new beginning around public image and career, which you can watch the full video on down below, but basically, this is a really fertile time for grounding tangible long-term energy in your career world. On the 25th, the sun then conjoins Uranus in your Taurus 10th house, another aspect of like this focus on renewing or radical enhancement of your career. You might be making a sudden change, or something might suddenly be coming your way around career that's really erratic or revolutionary. On the 25th, Mercury in Aries is being squared by Jupiter and Pluto and Capricorn in your 6th house, which is further saying that your ability to be direct and informative in your long-term goals, in your travel plans, in your career, or in your educational world is being affected by the need for drastic change that you're probably already quite aware of regarding the way that you take care of yourself and relate to interpersonal coworker matters. Finally, on the 27th, Mercury is entering Taurus and squaring Saturn in Aquarius. So Mercury is then entering your career house. You're now speaking directly around career, public image, and the way that you're presenting yourself in your vocation. And that is being pressured by the long-term relationship things. A partner could be expecting you to act or communicate or make a certain thing known. You might be being asked to bridge the two in terms of one cohesive identity that is mature. So if this astrology is really bringing something up or resonating for you, I would love to know and hear your story down below. So feel free to comment what's happening for you as a Leo rising, or how you're feeling about these really mature changes and shifts happening for you this April. With that being said, let's pull a tarot card for Leo risings for April. So we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is a matter coming to a conclusion and you being there to observe the manifestation of these ideas. So I think that this is definitely a month of grounding, a lot of shifts, and stepping into a new version of yourself that is super oriented towards long-term authenticity and maturity. Now let's pull a Work Your Light Oracle deck card for some guidance for Leo risings for April 2020. We have Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I mean, you are a Leo rising. Like, you are meant to be seen, admired, and to compassionately demand the same authenticity from others that you are enacting in yourself. I dropped the card, 1 second. Okay, so you are being asked to stop dimming yourself. If you have found yourself dimming yourself and therefore burning out from like not being your true self, this is asking for you to find more sustainable, authentic ways of living through grounding the way that you are mature in relationships and career. So finally, for a Law of Attraction card for Leo risings, we have Words do not teach, my life experience teaches. Words do not teach. It is life experience that brings you your knowing. Reflect into your own past life experience and begin watching for the correlation between the words you are reading here and the life experiences you have lived. Have you been mostly thinking, speaking, writing, and observing that which pleases you or not? So seeing how you don't have to make this a struggle. You can make grounding the grid into maturity a choice of ease. You can make thinking thoughts around that positively uplifting, and you can choose who you're gonna leave behind and who you're gonna take with you on this growth journey. So if this was helpful, I would love to hear from you down below, your thoughts, how you're resonating, how you're vibing with this energy, because I'm shooting straight and I'm not lying about these things being challenging, but in the way that they're challenging is they're asking you to grow up into grounding this new authentic version of yourself. So if this did help you, like, subscribe, do all of the things, comment down below your thoughts, check out my other videos. Otherwise, I'm sending so much love, and I will see you on another version of The Now in the next video. And when you